Hello and
everybody.
welcome to the official Age of Empires stream. I'm Joe Holmes, community manager for the Age of Empires franchise.
And I'm Evan Teixeira, community managers for the Age of Empires franchise.
Joining us, as ever, from the land where the birds sing and the dragons fly, is Elliot Hong up at Relic Entertainment. How are you, sir?
I'm great. Just for the record, we don't talk about our dragons.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realize. I apologize for that. We'll edit that out of the VOD. We are already into a death match for Age of Empires Definitive Edition, so let's go ahead and jump on into that right now.
There is action everywhere. We're already, what, a few minutes in, and we've already got wonders happening. We've got floods happening.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's see who we've got. We've got Hotchins in as the Hittites. We've got Apollo Fubar up as the Phoenicians. This is a shucks. We started as a free-for-all. Is that right?
Yeah, we're free-for-all deathmatch right now. And
all right,
looks
that's
like
the good stuff.
The two big fronts are up north between Apollo and Hotchins, who are pushing in on him, and down south where Kinzo is. Matthew started back in the corner here, and it looks like Kinzo is just pushing in and destroying him right now.
We got Xbox in chat saying first rule of Dragon Club is don't talk about the dragons. It's good to see you guys. Good to have everybody in chat. We are currently streaming to mixer.com/Age of Empires, mixer.com/Xbox. We're also streaming to the Age of Empires YouTube, Age of Empires Facebook, all of the places. Of course, also our Twitch, where we've been for a long, long time. It is good to be here. It is good to have you guys in chat. And oh my goodness gracious, Kinzo Plus coming in and doing some serious damage on Matthew 99's Choson. All of these Helepolyses and the whoops. I need
so many side chariots rolling in here. So many other things.
I need to turn off my my tooltips. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Good feedback from last stream. Good job. We figured out the box. Thank you. Thank you for that feedback. I worked hard on finding that setting. So
and Matthew 99, even with only a couple of minutes into the game, Matthew 99 is
could be it.
just falling apart here. Oh my gosh, Matthew! All right, Apollo Fubar not doing too much better. This is looking like Hotchins versus Kinzo Plus. In terms of map control, we're about to see a head-on collision, but Hotchins not leaving anything to chance. He's going to keep on wiping. Kinzo Plus saying, "Get off my lawn." He's going to keep on wiping up Matthew 99 because we have seen Matthew 99 in the past coming down with some serious comebacks.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't count Matthew 99 out ever, but I'm really interested in seeing how this green and orange teams are gonna collide because, man, like they have pushed onto their neighbors, but they are so close to each other, and that's gonna be such a mess. While yellow is over here, and they've already started a wonder. They kicked off the game with a wonder build.
Oh, that's right.
Both Elliot up in the northwest, and yellow they've been mostly unharassed at this point.
Yeah, I was gonna say, me and yellow, we've come to an agreement.
Yeah, I see that. Yellow has a beautiful little house neighborhood going on over here. He's got his Coliseum coming up to provide some entertainment.
Yeah.
Elliot's pushed in on his gold resources and is doing what Elliot does best.
This guy is walking about a mile and a half to get to the to get to the mines, but that's all right.
Elliot's look up north, just up north of that nice little neighborhood. Elliot is coming in with the Stampede.
Oh yeah, this is Elliot's favorite. Why get a bunch of horse cavalry when you can have elephant cavalry?
Marching in, destroying this quaint little neighborhood.
Yeah, so much for the understanding. Probably should have built some of those Roman walls.
Yeah, I mean, the monument's up. We get to see the Coliseum, and I think that we'll be able to see probably this Coliseum collapse pretty quickly here.
Matthew 99 building 2 wonders.
Wonder destroyed, wonder destroyed.
Wonder destroyed, wonder
Already
destroyed.
done.
That is a classy way to announce yourself, GG. Spending 2,000 of every resource immediately.
Check out this Coliseum.
I think that's basically it. That is a full defeat. That is a full defeat for Matthew 99. Thank you for playing, Matthew 99. Well done. And boom, destruction animation.
Collapse.
Love it. Gotta love those. It is good to see you. How are you? Logs are fun. Dropping some aid packages in chat. Using some gifts. Just dropping tons of... We got a high-level mixer user over here. Saluting Pi. Hello. Good to see you. And
like we
I
have a-
can't even try to pronounce your name, but it is good to see you. Thank you for coming into chat.
We have an amazing little red pocket. It looks like Apollo was holding on for just a little bit longer, but his 3 towers, it looks like his final villagers are gone. His 3 towers are going to get destroyed by this handful of guard towers of Kinzo.
And that is a GG from Jackster as the Romans. Thank you, Jackster, for coming in, playing the last Roman Legion, and he's done. All right, so where are those elephants going to go next? Vote in chat right now.
There's only 3 people left on the map right now.
I know, there really are. Well, technically Apollo Fubar is here, but still has those 3 ballista towers. Technically,
1 ballista tower.
And down she goes.
Down's
yeah,
happening.
that's going to be the end of that. And so now we have a 1v1 Kenzo Plus versus Hotchins versus Elliot. What is Elliot going to do? Hotchins and Kenzo Plus both have definitely the advantage in terms of map control. But look at this, like, wedge V for victory.
It's just going to
formation
right
here.
in here and level some towns.
That's right. So where is this army going to go? Who is Elliot going to harass? And is he going to be able to? Can he really afford the aggression right now? We will see. Kenzo Plus and Hotchins definitely are distracted with each other up on the north, up on this sort of mid-map front down here. And look at that! Oh, look at that hellfire raining down. All of these heavy catapults coming, rolling in, going to take down some of these Chosun towers. Sorry, these Shang towers. And he's just going to start melting that stuff, and Kenzo Plus is going to have to respond to this. Otherwise, it's going to be
just falling apart on this front line up here.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Meanwhile, all these chariot archers, these Hittite chariot archers, Hotchins is he has some backup for if these heavy catapults do get rushed. So we are seeing slow movement over there.
Check out down south, though. Elliot is pushing in, and Kinzo's now having to react to that with all those chariots that were holding the north line.
Absolutely, yeah. Elliot had definitely found the soft underbelly. Kenzo Plus not very happy about that. He's not going to disrupt too much economy down here. I think Kenzo Plus would rather be able to harvest some of this stone and gold right now, but there is Kenzo Plus has just so much map control. If Elliot is able to get through to this area over here, that would be ideal.
He's going to do it. Kinzo's got a few Helopolis, a few horse riders up here to try and stop it, but these elephants, they're just going to push in and take this back line.
Absolutely. So Kenzo Plus is going to have to pull back from this aggression. He has been sending these scythe chariots up here, throwing, when you can afford it. The scythe chariots are what we call a trash unit, right? 40 food, 60 wood, very inexpensive, and they cost 0 gold. So as long as you have that economy going and there's wood on the map, you can continue building them. But Kenzo Plus definitely just has to tactically at this point respond to these elephants. The thing is, as soon as these elephants are pushed back, there's no follow-up here. There's no Elliot hasn't taken any of this map control. He doesn't have any of this.
But he's opened up a second front. Look up north. He's actually he's getting in there and taking out the back lines so that he doesn't have to deal with that later on. So Elliot doing a really good job of not only collapsing on Kinzo and making that push work, making it so that Hotchins can come in from the north as he's pushing in from the south, but also pushing Hotchins back. Although Hotchins has now reacted with a lot of his forces that are pushing right into Elliot's base.
Yeah, and that's the thing about these catapults. They are going to just take these chariot archer fire with basically no repercussions. Here come the elephants trying to establish that front line, but until they get outranged. And let's just check on those chariot archers. Their range is 10. Versus 14 for those catapults. So those catapults do get to outrange those chariot archers. The problem is the chariot archers are just so much faster and so much cheaper. So it's a good trade if you can get it. And oh my goodness, that was great. That was a great volley from Hotchins. Great micro, taking down 4 or 5 elephants with a single volley. Elephants dying en masse is not something that we typically see. These elephants, slow but steady, they are going to make some headway into this, but they're not going to get through to the main force down there. Yeah, meanwhile, how is this Southern army doing? Still whittling away at Kenzo Plus, and these elephant archers are going to continue taking down these side chariots. Kinzo Plus continuing to make these side chariots. The Helepolyses are going to come in. They're going to help. They deal 40 attack, which will be nice because he really needs to start melting these elephant archers.
Yeah, it's looking like Hutchins has rediverted his entire war effort over to take out Elliot at the moment, and Matthew 99 isn't really pushing north to do anything with that. He's just taking out Elliot's forces, so Elliot might be running out of luck here soon.
Well, yeah, they definitely still need to. Elliot gave a great initial volley. Like he's taken the initiative, which is awesome. And so now the thing we need to see is whether and how he is going to take advantage of that situation. Excuse me.
Yeah, the tides are turning. His Southern Army is doing a good job just keeping Kinzo busy, but Elliot maybe has overextended a little bit, maybe picked a little bit too much fight, and we'll see if he gets punished for that.
I didn't call it out earlier. We got a Wololo in chat. People changing our lights, playing our Wololo. If you're on Mixer.com/Age of Empires, you can play our little sound stuff right here in the studio. Right now, we've got light advantage for Elliot.
I'm sure he appreciates that love, guys. Good job. I know we love the elephants as well. All right, Elliot's southern force getting pushed out now.
And it looks like he's sort of willingly taking a tactical retreat, refocusing. So it's going to be interesting to see. I wonder what his long-term strategy is here, because ultimately he still doesn't have the same economy. He still doesn't have the same map control. We saw over here, Kinzo Plus did take a big hit to that underbelly down here, but really all he had was farms, a couple of gold mines, and Elliot hasn't actually established control over any of this real estate. So realistically, Kinzo Plus could come right back down and retake any of this map control. But one thing is that Elliot definitely did do, I mean, look at this. He got all the way up here to second place, whereas he was a distant third prior to this. He invested one wave of elephants, and I think he got really, really great value out of that.
Yeah, he definitely, he changed the tide of the map. He changed up how the match was going, and now Kinzo Plus is pushing north finally getting some counterattack back on these towers that Hutchins has built. I'm actually surprised that neither of these two powerhouses have started a wonder at this point.
That is a good point. I wonder really how this match is going to end. It looks like all parties at this point are most focused on domination. I would say of the three of them, Hutchins is probably in the best spot to do
very strong
a wonder. Again, he's all the way back here. He's doing a ton of work on his infrastructure, and he's got these Hittite ballista towers that are just dominating this map. It's a really strong defensive play.
And it looks
I wouldn't
like
be surprised.
Might be in trouble here. It looks like he's pushing these cavalry into his, or these heavy horse archers right into his back line. It looks like he's going to really take some economy damage.
Okay, yeah, that is a problem. Kinzo Plus didn't do a super good job of defending his economy down here, and it looks like in the distraction he also sort of forgot to wall off up here. This was a pretty big, I think, strategic error. Not to secure this, because he's got his wood line, he's got his gold.
Yeah.
This is definitely a soft underbelly. There's not even really room for that many towers. He's got one priest down here to heal units and or convert. And I'm gonna check in. How you guys doing? How's everyone? Asks Lue. We're doing fine, thank you. This is a bad day, says Chenla. What? What's going on, Chenla? How are you? You having a bad day? You want to talk about it?
Are the farm placements that bad?
The farm placement?
Look around.
Well, I mean, they're
neck.
They're sort of.
I don't know about others. Mine are perfect.
Yeah, go look at Elliot's. Elliot.
Oh, okay.
Give Chenla some Elliot. Look at that.
Yeah, beautiful.
Great building placement. Great farm placement. I mean, even his armies are wonderfully blobbed. Like, full credit, Elliot. Well done.
Yeah, people say that you don't have formations in Age of Empires 1, but I think that just means you don't have enough micro to really make your formations.
Blob formation is my favorite formation, personally.
We get a lot of questions about, are we going to add are we going to add formations? Are we going to add gates in Age of Empires 1? And those are things that they established an Age of Empires 2, and our designers really thought about it, and they said, like, of course it is an upgrade. It does change. It's like a quality of life thing.
Yeah.
It's cool, but it does change the gameplay. And one thing that they really wanted to do when they made Age of Empires Definitive Edition was make it so that the gameplay really felt like Age of Empires, the original Age of Empires. And they felt like, gates and formations were two things that really felt like Age of Empires 2. These these scythe chariots coming in, rushing right past these ballista towers. They're going to get some value out of this. And again, every time you trade 1-for-1 a heavy catapult for one of these scythe chariots, that's Kinzo Plus making money on the deal.
Yeah.
Right? Because these heavy catapults, that's 80 gold, 180 wood. Not super easy, as opposed to 60 wood and 40 food. Whereas food is, basically the cheapest resource you can get on the map. You turn wood into food, you turn berries into food, you turn everything into food. And basically, gold is going to be the thing that comes down here.
But look up north. We've got a great counterattack of our own happening. I'm really excited to see how this plays out.
Where have we got a counterattack?
Right there. Those chariot archers are moving right back into Kinzo Plus's resource line and taking them out again.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
Even though Kinzo Plus has made some great progress on these towers, he might have to fall back to defend against this chariot rush.
Absolutely, yeah. This is he has got some of these towers down. At this point, I would have almost just tried to build a wall. He's got another. These chariot archers again fighting trash with trash. These chariot archers. 40 and 70 as opposed to the scythe chariots, which are 60-40.
Yeah, they're absolutely, they just punch right through. There was nothing to stop them, and they're getting right here into the back line. They're finally hitting those farms that were fueling Matthew 99's, Kinzo's economy. Sorry, Matthew's not here anymore. Fueling Kinzo's economy. So losing a lot of them in the process, but really, he's got so much still coming in from the north that
so many beautiful houses clumped together.
Kinzo's gonna have some interesting.
I love your little suburb here, Elliot. It looks really nice. It's really beautiful.
That's not what I mean, though.
Great work. The wise thing to do here, Kinzo Plus definitely did the right thing. He pulled his villagers out, saved all those villagers, but that does mean that first of all, that just pauses his whole economy. Just hits pause on all of it. This priest is not going to do much damage. Maybe he could get a chariot archer, which doesn't have a whole lot of value in and of itself. So, I mean, I would say that these heavy horse archers, what they really want to be doing, these chariot archers, taking out as many of these farmers as they can, of course, getting rid of these Helepolyses. But if they can destroy some of these farms down here, that's also just great value. Kinzo Plus.
No.
My mom's calling for dinner. You're lucky, Kappa. That's beautiful.
Well
really,
played.
Really great GG.
It's the best kind of GG. So thank you for joining us, Kinzo. That was a great match. So in the meantime, Elliot up in the northwest northeast has been helping dismantle, again, the backline, poking in on Hutchins. Hutchins is going to be able to point all of his forces in that direction now, which...
I don't like that.
Yeah, this has turned into a 1v1.
Elliot has some pretty decent armies, but I don't know if they're going to be holed up against this flood. This is a really
I don't
big
know if
flood.
I'm going to be able to do it. This might be a quick GG, to be honest. Brutally honest.
Oh, well, okay. Well, you can't. This is like Chekhov's elephant army. You can't build the elephants and then not send them in. So I'm going to require that you at least go in and wreck these elephants against some chariot archers for a while. And look at this wood line. He's going to get all of these villagers for free.
Yep. But Elliot has lost his own wood line down south.
Oh, and the chariot archers see. Oh, beautiful work. Those elephant archers are not going to get up to that front line in time, so all of those catapults are going to go down. That is a great trade for Hutchins. He's losing some of his chariot archers, but oh, yeah, wow. All of those elephant archers splitting that army. I think Elliot expected these chariot archers to come down and engage the elephant archers, which of course the elephant archers are going to smash those chariot archers, but the increased mobility of the chariot archer army, Hutchins just used to duck right in and smash a great portion of Elliot's catapults here.
Yeah.
And these catapults, the Persians don't get that heavy catapult upgrade, so ultimately the catapults, they stay at 180 and 80, but those chariot archers trading Chariot Archers for catapults is that's a great deal.
Yeah.
For Hutchins. And that is going to slow Elliot's roll just a little bit. How is everybody doing? We got an RIP light advantage for Kinzo Plus. Great game. Great game for Kinzo.
I appreciate that. Yeah, and the thing is that while Elliot is poking in and getting a lot of this war machine,
Oh, wow! That was a lot of elephants. Oh my goodness gracious! And there goes the rest of them. Boom, boom, boom.
well, and Hutchins is now actually rolling in with his own small counterforce right into Elliot's base, and Elliot did not build up, did not
Oh
protect.
yeah. Oh yeah. There they are.
Yeah, I can't
There's
deal with
lots
it.
of value for free. I mean, the Age of Empires competitive community has been going for over 20 years now. It's crazy. I like before too long we're gonna start saying 25 because that's how long it's been. But oh my gosh, these Chariot Archers, Hutchins. For a long time, Chariot Archers just dominated.
Yeah.
Because they're so cheap, because they're so fast, because they hit fairly hard. And there were some nerfs done, some balance changes done to make them not quite as dominating. But ultimately, Hutchins has come in and shown us that absolutely those Chariot Archers are still absolutely a viable force in the right hands with the right player who knows how to micro and knows when to make the smart trades.
Yeah.
So that is a beautiful, some beautiful work. And at this point, Elliot, I wouldn't be
I already said GG.
mad at you for,
His last few
calling it
catapults.
GG. And that is the end of the game. Well done, everybody. Let's check that timeline. Hutchins just going sort of wire to wire there. Look at the Kinzo Plus in the beginning, and then had a great end game time. I think we should get that into like Age of Empires 2 DE. Like, oh, my mom's calling for dinner. You know those resignation, the AI resignations.
Brilliant. I love it. Yeah, I mean, Apollo and Jackster and Matthew just getting pinched into their corners, unfortunately, but really good battles beyond that. Well done, Hutchins, for the win.
By the way, game is up, so you guys can join.
Coming on in.
All right, and we got a raffle going right now at mixer.com/Age of Empires. We're giving away a free code. People typing !fraffle. All you got to do is be there, be logged in, and type fraffle in the next couple of seconds, and you will be... Nope, never mind. Sorry, it's over. We'll do another one later. Doom Nightshade.
Man, we got some
Doom
really...
Nightshade wins the code.
Good job, Doom Nightshade.
And I almost randomed in.
we've got our veteran players coming in. We got Math99, we got Solaris, who did a great job last week, and
oh yeah,
crushing
Solaris
Elliot,
is back.
as I recall. We got Dust here. We've got Arrow. That's going to be a really fun one to shoutcast.
We got Arrow.
We want a random match? I like random map, yeah.
Oh, we're doing random map.
Do we want to bump it off of death match as well?
If we're doing random map, we should change the settings, starting age, like all of that stuff.
Yes, let's do it.
Explored.
Build all the way up. I love it.
Oh, we're doing Oasis, huh?
Oh, we're doing 2v2v2,
All right.
huh?
Elliot's got some plans here. I like what we're seeing here. We got some plans.
All right, everybody, make sure you team up. Go
yeah,
ahead
we got to
and click
change
that little,
standard
that little mark. We got
reveal map. Yeah, we do need to change the reveal if we're doing a random map.
We got 2 people on team 1, which is great. We need another player on team 2 and another player on team 3.
Oh my god. Everyone's so demanding. Let's just get teams. Let's get going. Let's go.
The settings game is a fun time if ever.
We got a sub hype from John Bandit. Hello, friends. All right, Doom Nightshade, welcome.
Solaris, Arrow, and Veritas. If you guys want to team up, we can kick this off here.
Yep, and we're almost set to go. Let's see. Yeah, as soon as these folks ready up, Veritas Morte. Okay, we got 2. We got 2. We got 1. We got 1. We got 3. What's going on? What's happening?
No, it's perfect. Someone go back to 3. 1, 1, 1.
We're doing
okay, we can do. I'm okay doing. We can do 3v3.
Okay, but we can't do a 4v1v1. So
2v3v1.
Okay.
Hey, this is looking better.
That's it. Right? That's all we got.
Nope. One of your ones has to turn to 2s.
Elliot, why don't you just go ahead and do it? Team 2.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No!
Dust.
All right. Nope.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Everybody's
Okay, we're
set.
good.
That looks good. Everyone ready up. Let's
In
do
Veritas. Veritas Morte. Truth and death. I love it.
Okay, we're good.
We're
Starting. Good.
Hype! Lobby Simulator, we win! Jeff from Edmonds was demanding a large islands. Wanted to see some naval battles. All right.
All right, we're on Oasis, so we got to
For the commentators,
start.
Arrow is Harry Dari-san.
Haradar-san. Okay.
Geez, I'm really gonna call him Arrow.
You're Arrow now. You changed your name. Sorry.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Matthew. But I'm gonna go with Arrow.
All right, so we got Solaris and Veritas on a team here. We've got Arrow and Elbots, which is a fun combo. And then we got Matthew 99 and Dust Yukiko, a really veteran team here coming in as a group.
Veritas Morte as the Sumerians. And I think our positioning in this has shuffled things up a bit. Usually we do team together, but Solaris and Veritas Morte are split by the excellent Dust Yukiko.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
But we're adding spice to this. That's what it is.
Who has come in as the Romans. Dust and Matthew also split, so I think everybody's just not teamed together. I guess except for Arrow and Elliot.
Getting the benefit here. Being able to camp their corner and really hold off. They definitely have a positioning advantage at this early stage. But
That's right.
we'll see how this plays out. There's a lot of talent in this match, so...
That's true. That's true. Elliot as the Greeks. Unfortunately, on Oasis, we probably won't see any sort of naval battles unless and until we get to late game here. Oasis, definitely you need to fight for that wood to get stuff going. Dust Yukiko, though, in a really good spot. This is a nice spawn for him, despite not really getting a corner here. All of these deer right here in a nice little area. Building a storage pit like right here is just mwah, beautiful. You get stone, you get gold, and you get wood. Usually you're trying to get 2 out of the 3. Plus you also got food right there if you just drop some folks right there.
I mean, go a little bit further to the southeast, and you have an even bigger center. Like, there's so many resources right in that one spot.
This is really nice. Well, also, he's gonna run up against Solaris over here. Solaris as the Yamato, which get an early game bonus. The villagers move 10% faster, so that is going to be that much better. And of course, those cavalry units and horse archers down the line, once we get up to Bronze Age, we will start seeing some of those cavalry doing some serious damage.
But for new viewers just joining us for the first time, I think we can all say that the tough resource here, being Oasis, is going to be wood, right?
Yep, that's absolutely the case. Although this is a really great spawn for Dust.
Yeah.
Let's see, we've got enough wood. It looks like these guys, however, Matthew 99 is walking a long way to get that stuff. Just where his town center spawned, the Oasis line is absolutely the best spot for him to be.
Yeah. And
Pulling
Elliot as well, having
wood.
a long journey to the closest wood. So very interesting how this has come out. It looks like there's some wood advantages for some of these other guys, but we'll see how it plays out.
Absolutely. Solaris has already started harvesting wood from the center of the map there, sent all of his homies up, and now he is dropping some of these gazelles, killing all of these gazelles right now to stop them from running away. Even though you lose some food to rot, it at least keeps them centered. And so now what he's got to do is drop a storage pit basically right here so that these guys aren't walking forever. I mean, the only reason that you actually kill all these guys is so that you can drop that storage pit right next to them.
But in the meantime, up north, Matthew 99 has done a really good job pulling in this elephant right to his town center, which, again, something we've seen Matthew 99 do in the past, and always a really good idea to get that food optimal harvesting. He's also doing a great job with these gazelles, making sure they're as close to the town center as possible.
Yeah, herding the gazelles is not something that's super easy to do. If you don't want to drop another storage pit, this guy is trying to, he's Matthew99 doing some micro herding those gazelles. I'm not sure how we're doing on much scouting though. This woodcutter, like, where is he going? What is he doing? What does he know? What's going to happen? Who knows? Matthew99 starting this wood line right here. And it has a little bit of scouting as well. Matthew99 has a really nice, like a lot of space to stretch out, which is really nice. Matthew99 and Dust currently topping the scoreboard. I'm going to check in with chat. We got light advantage for Elliot. Thanks for changing stuff up.
Always rocking that blue color for Elliot.
NUFC Gremlin asks, will this ever come to Xbox? No plans have been announced for an Xbox release. We got Christina from Mixer in chat. Hello, friend. How are you? Also, I was going to say Avish. I think that's Amish. There it is.
Hey, nice
Phase
job.
Temper says, read this. You won't. Oh, dang. You got me.
Wrecked.
You got me. Wrecked.
Tricked.
Flip. Table. Flipped.
So we got really interesting up north. Matthew99 and
Phase Temper says, easy.
Trick the Shoutcasters. New
Easy.
achievement unlocked.
GG, no re.
So it looks like Arrow and Matthew99 actually starting to build towards each other. We got really exciting drama setting up here with a bunch of barracks going up. No clubmen coming out yet, but this could turn around really fast here.
Yeah, we got a Roman barracks. Of course, the Romans do get cheaper buildings. Makes it that much easier to get that early barracks up. Dust Yukiko though still in the first age.
Yeah, I was gonna say we got 3 guys who have already aged up to age 2, and we actually already got our stables going up north. So this is gonna escalate really quickly from here.
Solaris, as the Yamato, does not have much of an infrastructure and is going to need to, especially, I'm not sure if he has scouted his enemy very well at all. He's got some stuff going on up here, and he does have a barracks. Okay, so he's got that barracks up now, and he's going to be able to make sure that this clubman doesn't get advantage of him for free, and that's Solaris up into the Tool Age, which basically means that this clubman is not going to be able to do much damage. Once you get to the Tool Age, it's really too late to do a clubman rush, even an axeman rush. Getting that small wall in, I love that. Getting that,
stopping that guy.
some of that pro level micro from
First
Solaris,
scout just
trying to get
popped
that
out.
small wall, but unfortunately he's just going to rush those with the villagers. That
there we go.
Walling off, beautiful work.
Well done.
Nice wall off. That's a nice little pro move. Creating himself a
wall
gate
down
for
at the
that
back.
scout to come in, take some of these villagers for free. I think he's going to get one out
I
of
believe
this.
that's how you
1v3.
make gates in this game.
Oh,
is you
yep.
just pop
He's going to
holes
get
in
all
your
3
own
of them
wall.
now. Yep. And now he's got some scouts doing a little scout rush here. I love what is going on over here. Matthew99 doing the same thing. Got those slingers. Slingers are great alternative to the Axeman rush. This is one of those things that, like, I really like the early game of Age of
I do
Empires. And we don't see it a whole lot because, you know, we tend to do death matches on this stream. Because, you know, you get to the blood faster and that's more fun.
Well, it looks like Solaris has now scouted Elbots, actually.
Measly Zulu,
He's getting
hello.
in there and harassing all of his wood
I think I'm
lines. So
dead.
that's going to hurt Elbots' economy and his growth through
Yep.
this. Elbots not even, or just aging up.
Yeah, I'm in trouble.
Finally getting there, but these scouts absolutely devastating his wood line.
Amish says the eyes are silent, so he wants us to pronounce it Avsh. Great.
Whoa.
All right, sounds good. Capone Gaming, how you doing? Good to see you. Lue and Gabum. Hello, everybody.
We got Arrow now pushing in. It looks like Veritas finally scouted what's going on up north, but we've got these scouts who are just rolling in. This is going to get exciting up in the on the western front.
Oh, here we go. Another scout rush from Arrow coming in as the Chosun.
I'm in trouble.
This storage pit has been all but abandoned.
Here we go. It's about to be a scout battle.
And the question is Veritas going to take this fight?
No.
I'm not sure.
Oh, there we go.
He didn't see it happening. He was
Now it's happening.
doing a little bit of aggro on his own. And this archery range could do. Oh, and he does not. Does he have the wall finished?
Go,
Oh,
one
no,
more.
he didn't. He couldn't quite get it done. Couldn't get it done in time. Those scouts are going to get around. Didn't get this wall in.
Coming right into the base. Here goes the back line.
All right. All right, so he's going to lose a couple of villagers here. These scouts are way ahead of the chasing army down here, and Veritas now having to rethink what he is going to do. Suddenly scouts are in your base and you don't know what's going on. Dropping a house, finishing that wall. And we're seeing some nice defensive play on this Oasis map here.
Meanwhile,
in addition,
up north, yeah, Matthew
beautiful.
99, just those slingers devastating that scout popping out. These buildings are going to go down really fast because those slingers are going to do so much extra damage to them.
the great thing about slingers is that they get those they get a bonus against archers, walls, and towers. So so slingers are actually a great counter to some of the great micro strategies we're seeing on these walls and things like that. If Dust Yukiko was building slingers, for example, he would easily be able to just sort of drop in through here and get at Solaris's base. Meanwhile, Solaris has basically not created any. He has nothing going. He's just
He moved
decided.
north. Yeah, he wanted to take that Oasis.
Yeah, apparently.
This is his world, and these two clubmen are just going to beat up his barracks a
But-
little bit, do a little damage, but really,
like, he has no economy.
no.
Like, he's got
a wood economy.
he's got
Got a
wood.
fantastic wood
He doesn't
economy.
even have any farms. Like, what's the plan?
Solaris is late game. He's going to swoop in here, and he's going to pull out, like, surprise wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Solaris is actually in a lot of trouble here because of that economy. He's got tons and tons of wood. The only thing I can think is that he's hoping that Veritas Morte will offer him tribute in food, but Veritas Morte also does not have a super strong food economy going.
Oh, man, we got a three-way fight up directly in the east.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be... Oh,
I
those
think
villagers are
I'm dead.
not long for this world. Those are arrow villagers. Every single one of those is going to go down. Veritas Morte coming in with his own scouts.
But has a lion that's pushing him off. That's going to slow him down a little bit, but...
That lion is
That
a
lion
joke.
That lion is MVPing
that's,
right
that's
now.
really, yeah. I think that was an overreaction by Veritas Morte. There's no reason to redirect your army for that.
But yeah, it looks like Arrow's villagers just gone.
Yep, that was a big hit to Arrow's potential economy there. But he's still got some stuff up in the. I spoke too soon. Those scouts now coming in, and they're gonna now Veritas Morte sending woodcutters. They're gonna get ridden down by those scouts, and that is gonna be the end of Arrow's economy.
And in the
No
meantime-
villagers left.
In the meantime, Matthew 99 is pushed right past, and he's giving Elliot the defense that he really needed.
Here we go, Matthew 99.
Oh.
Just like I said, those that small wall. Now Solaris in real trouble.
Yeah.
Has those scouts coming in, doing some damage on Dust Yukiko's base, but these scouts, I mean, that's basically it. That was a GG
Elliot
from
is
Arrow. And now Elliot is on his
I
own.
think I'm pretty dead too, guys.
Yeah,
like
it's still fun.
it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Well, you have a watchtower, so you got that going for you.
And I was going to say you were going to do great, but it looks like the tides are about to turn against you, friend.
This was a great raid on the Yamato base. Matthew 99 knows he doesn't have to get in there and do. He doesn't have to destroy all the buildings. He doesn't have to do anything. All he has to do is interrupt the economy. The key gameplay mistake that I think Solaris made here was he didn't continue his food economy. This was a great play up here. I loved how he walled this in. I loved how he just secured this wood, as much wood as he could ever want. But he had no food. He had no gold. He basically walled himself in with nothing to do. So what he really needed to do was build a granary, drop some farms, keep on going. That's the one thing in Age of Empires you just can't keep. You can't ignore any part of it, you know?
Well, and looking at Matthew 99, he's done this right. He moved right up to the wood line, so he has a ton of wood resources. He aged up, got those farms out, so he's got his food economy, he's got his wood economy, he's got some people on stone. Like, he's going to be able to keep punching out these slingers to wander around and destroy things, and it's super defensible. It's amazing.
That's right. And now Solaris has some foragers, did send some of these guys up here to grab some of these berries, so he's trying to rebuild a bit of an economy here.
Never out. Never surrender.
That's right.
Never surrender, except...
We got a laugh from chat. We got Enzo G. Dairy Dexter. Hello. John SRS over at over at mixer.com/Xbox. And then our 50 folks watching over on Twitch. Hello, how are you? Good to see you.
Welcome to the stream. We're having a good time.
Exol007 says, summon the mechanical elephants.
We're a little early for elephants, I think. We might get there. If Elliot persists into enough ages here, he might end up pulling the elephants out, but I'm not entirely sure.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Matthew99 has chopped through the wood line and is asserting dominance
awesome.
of the waves just by walking along the beach. If Solaris still had an economy going right here, this would be a nasty little surprise.
Yeah.
Against the wood line. I mean, like, you just don't expect these slingers to be able to get there.
Well, and just as a reminder, Matthew99 and Dust Yukiko being allied, so Dust Yukiko has been pressuring this small base of Solaris the whole time, and now Matthew99 finally connecting up. They're gonna be able to establish a really strong front here.
That's right. The one problem, though, is that if you look at these slingers, they only have a range of 5, so they're not actually going to be able to do much here. Like, they're not going to be able to shoot across this. They might get a little bit of damage here. Let's see, like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they can probably get there, but like, I don't think they can even shoot these guys. I'm not even sure they can see these guys right now.
They're being intimidating. They're enjoying their shorefront intimidation.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a cool idea, but ultimately I don't think it worked. Meanwhile, scouts trying to come in, taking out this house, which ultimately isn't going to do much good. Matthew99 can afford to lose this house. He's got another line of wall houses back here.
Those
Matthew99
slingers are not going
destroying,
to take it for long.
deleting one of his walls to do some damage.
The slingers pushing back. Looks like we got a wall up, so the base is safe again.
And it's
Wall
a
goes
Bronze
down.
Age upgrade for Matthew99, who is pulling ahead. Matthew99 and Dusty Yukiko both doing rather well here. Meanwhile, Veritas Morte has walled in, but I'm not sure has taken complete advantage of the fact that he's not really getting much pressure right now. Meanwhile, Elliot, so now it's a race. Matthew99 is already up in the Bronze Age. Have Solaris and Veritas clicked up, and is Elliot going to be able to continue clicking up?
Yeah.
Just going solo.
I mean, finally getting these economies up and running. Solaris has some farms going to get some food, but again, don't know if his one base got destroyed, so we'll see how that goes. So Solaris, while moving over by Veritas and finally getting near his partner, Elliot, fortunate to not be harassed at the moment.
And Solaris getting
I might
split
have done some
into.
politicking/pleading, and it seemed to work. So.
And this is a bit of an insult. These clubmen coming in and just basically dismantling this for free, taking down the military buildings, taking down these houses. There's no
Solaris.
challenge here.
Why?
Meanwhile, Solaris has split himself in two. Look at this. He's got an undefended economy over here, and his other base, which is equally undefended over here.
Nothing going on down there.
I think Solaris is just completely starved, and unless Veritas Morte can give him some food, I don't think Solaris is long for this world, and I really like Matthew99 and Dust Yukiko's chances.
Yeah.
With Elliot, of course, as the dark horse, to find out, to see what he is going to do. Going to check back in.
Oh,
now we've got
the
light
chariots
advantage for
coming out.
Solaris, which is all he needs right now.
So Matthew99 taking advantage of that early age up and has the chariots popping out. So he's supporting his slingers as they march across the map. I think he's about to end this. He's just going to sweep in and start to clean up these people who have not aged up, who are not ready for it.
We got fooled. Derry Dexter asks, what is this game? Age of Empires Definitive Edition. Fooled says, I don't have a PC at the moment. Oh no, what happened to your PC, Fooled?
It's all happened on
Fooled
the...
has definitely joined us on stream before.
Here we go. Western Front. The clash is about to happen.
All right.
Matthew99 pushing in with those chariot archers. He's got his slingers coming up to back. He's starting to poke this one slinger, but I'm not sure Veritas is built up enough.
Some of those chariot archers, those are classic units for the Bronze Age. And Matthew99 slingers that he's had since the beginning of the Tool Age. This is an impressive
Marching
army.
in.
Matthew99 absolutely dominating this. Veritas Morte now at Bronze
top?
Age,
Yeah.
but doesn't have enough of an army to really push back here. Absolutely needs to get some of his folks in just to lead at a wall, and I'm not sure why.
I want to get someone out there, maybe build up some actual
I
military structures here.
suppose?
Like
Wait, where
he's
is he?
got a few
I
barracks.
guess he's sending these guys somewhere else.
Ooh, but it looks like his stable's about to go down, and
Yeah.
Matthew 99 just got access to his back line.
Yeah, and that is gonna be a big old problem for Veritas Morte. Meanwhile, Solaris is not going to be able to come in. He just put himself too far behind, spending all of his stuff and not having an economy going, which is a common error, I think. Meanwhile, Dust Yukiko, Roman Axemen, still on this Axemen rush and still getting value out of it, to be honest with you. So like,
this is his world.
yeah, exactly. So Dust, doesn't need to be doing much more. Meanwhile, all of these, this is going to be the end of Veritas Morte's home base,
Lion
at
MVP.
least. Yeah, and all of his farmers running away, but there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, he's
There's
going to
nowhere to
run
go. He's
right
just
into
going-
Dust Yukiko.
Running right into Dust, going to take out that lion, but
Good.
like where does he think he's going to, it's just not going to happen. Meanwhile, I'm just surprised that Solaris has been allowed to farm here for free for so long. There's just literally nothing stopping anybody from coming in and taking those villagers out. And that's a GG from Done. Good play, good game.
And
Which
those
puts
villagers march
Veritas,
right into those axemen.
which puts Veritas in a bad position. Well, technically Veritas is still here, but
That's
oh no!
It's
Oh no!
not
They're
okay.
trapped! They're trapped!
not yet, Elliot, but it's close.
Yes,
It's
Poppy,
coming.
says Dust Yukiko. All right, Elliot, what you got? All right.
Those villagers
Hello,
marching
everybody.
out of trouble.
Derry
fortunately.
I'm
Dexter,
pretty much
Dave,
gonna
dropping some
resign
stickers
as soon
in
as
chat.
anything
Thanks
comes
for
my
dropping
way.
those. Co-Monster, hello. Good to see you guys. I love having. Man, this is just so much fun. Every day, every Thursday, I just wake up. I'm like, it's tired, it's morning, it's early, but then people
You know what?
come into chat
I'm
and
gonna
they just
resign.
make my day.
Because let's get a game going.
And that
Just
is
in
a
time for
G.
the chariots to show up.
GG.
That is a GG.
Well done.
And let's see. I'm just gonna roll back up and check if we have recently, not too recently, done a fraffle.
Raffle.
So we got.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do one more fraffle if we've got the time
Poppy's up though.
and the willpower.
So I really like this graph. It's colorful all the way through. Great fighting all around. Solaris still pushing through despite those losses, but Matthew 99 getting that early tool age, getting that early bronze age, just able to dominate.
Yep,
got a game
absolutely.
up, by the way,
It was some really great textbook stuff from Matthew 99. Really appreciated it. Gonna jump into
Well
mixer.com/Age
done, everybody.
of Empires. Who's ready for the last fraffle? Just Yukiko. Drop that pizza in chat. Earned that victory. That was some good stuff. You're gonna have to be over at mixer.com/Age of Empires, signed in, and you're gonna have to drop a chat right there if you want to be involved in the fraffle, which is going to start in right now. So you have about 60 seconds left.
Wow. All right, we got our lobby filling up quick too, so we're gonna be able to
Yeah,
jump
Lobby's
let's do,
filling up.
let's do
Monkey
a
D
free for all.
Tofu, Waldo.
Let's do it.
Gonna be
And
hard to
it's
find on
ready
that
up.
map. Dust Yukiko, Matthew 99, and Elliot coming in, having fun, having a party.
So again, remember, while you can be watching on twitch.tv/Age of Empires or even the Xbox channel, make sure you visit mixer.com/Age of Empires if you want to enter the fraffle, if you want to get a game key, if you want to come join us next week for some games.
Dead Game Streams, dropping some sparks in chat.
Yeah.
Woo!
Ready, no teams. Everybody ready up?
Oh, Nelly Kavid. There's Chenla. Love it. Veritas Morte coming back
Let's
in.
go.
Ready to rock.
Including Joe. Joe needs to write.
It's just me? Boop, 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 boop.
Monkey
Nope,
D. Tofu.
we're waiting on Tofu.
Almost there.
Okay, in 5 seconds. 5, 4.
Oh, there it is.
Oh,
Hey.
he's-
Boom, 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 boom. All right, well done, everybody. We've got about 10 minutes left in stream, so let's get to
We're
the...
on a medium map though, so it's gonna be bloodshed.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
excellent.
2-player map with 6 players.
Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. It is going to get crazy in here.
Except
Jeff from Edmonds
maybe
says,
not.
no. Yeah, let's see what's
maybe
going
not
on here.
crazy. Maybe loading crazy.
I love it. I love
I
the
just
loading
remake?
scenario.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still on
my.
Oasis. I love it.
Here we go. We got everybody really close to the wood line. Death match,
Oh,
2-player
okay.
map, very small, 6 players in here.
And this is a free for all. Is that right?
It is free for all.
We're still on Oasis. Ask Matthew 99. That is correct. We didn't
It's
change it.
random map. Hey, it's pure random map.
Purely random.
Oh,
The
really?
world
So we just
wanted
randomed into Oasis again. It's like it was Destiny. All right, we got Veritas Morte as the Chosan. The
Nice.
sort of nature of
nice.
Oasis is that it's inherently easier to wall than an open map like Hill Country, but is still very, very open. And so those Chosan towers are going to do a good job there. We've got the Assyrians, Dust Yukiko as the Assyrians. We've got Elliot as the Romans. You randomed into the Romans. That's a lucky pull. On an open map like this, that's going to be really nice. Monkey D. Tofu also as the Romans.
Oh, there's so much early aggression. We got the war machines pumping out of everybody.
Nelly Kavid as the Hittites and Matthew 99 as the Phoenicians and Veritas Morte spreading across the map.
Veritas building up so quickly. His macro, absolutely amazing. Just getting all the war machine up, getting the walls up, getting the guys out. Like, this is going to be a quick fight from Veritas.
So we've got Veritas Morte as the Chosan, taking advantage of those swordman line upgrades against Matthew 99's archery ranges. So who are we going to see? Who's going to get in there first? Archers beat... it's just the old classic rock, paper, scissors, right? Archers beat infantry, and the spearmen beat the cavalry, and blah, 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 blah.
There's no archers yet.
Elephant archer, one elephant archer.
There we go.
Meanwhile, dropping these ballista towers, dropping those cheaper Roman towers, going to be able to get that stuff up early. So these legions might be the only ones that are able to punch through here, and they're going to have to do a lot of damage against this one singular elephant. The thing about those elephants is they are so slow to train, so getting this wave going early for Veritas was very, very important. Meanwhile, let's check in over here. Veritas spending...
Fighting two fronts.
Yeah,
just all in.
I mean, that's how you do it, right?
Yeah.
Just get aggro, get your economy going, use those early resources. However, Matthew 99 is actually building up inside of Veritas Morte's base. he's just already here. He's got a stable right there next to the tree line. So let's see how that goes. Nelly Kavid, good to see you. Good to see you. I'm sorry you've been having a bad day. I didn't see if you answered my question earlier, but I hope that I hope that all is well for you, as with every day. Enzo G, Work Donut, and Bushnell, all dropping stickers in chat. Lovin'.
The war is happening everywhere. Again, Veritas pushing.
Oh, Kenzo Plus won the last fraffle.
Oh, my.
That is awesome. Congratulations, my friend. And he says, thank you, much appreciated. A friend will have the joy to discover the game.
Yay.
That is why we do this. We do this in case, you know, folks, if you are watching and you enjoy, we always tell you to, you know, like, follow, subscribe, like, check us out on all of our social channels, because that's where we want to interact with you guys. But honestly, there are still people out there who do not know the joy of sending an elephant archer and like smashing a Helepolis. They've never destroyed a wonder. They've never seen any of this stuff. If you really love this game, grab it. Grab a key for somebody else.
Yeah.
And like send it to them. You know, just say like, hey, let's jump in. Let's smash some computers together. Now that we've got crossplay, we've got people on. You can see here we've got Monkey D, Elbots, and Dust Yukiko all signing in from the from Xbox. And then Nelly Kavid and Matthew 99, we're playing on Steam. Like, we're playing on Steam.
Microsoft Store, not Xbox.
Not Xbox. Yeah. Sorry. On Xbox Live.
Slow it down. That's a question that comes up often.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be like those studies that get done. Like, you said this like the wrong thing one time.
Yep.
And now that's the thing that
forever
everybody,
implanted. Quote Joe Holmes.
Yeah. On Kotaku now, it's gonna be like confirmed Xbox release. No.
So, Veritas, well, he's been pushing in and dismantling Matthew 99. His northern front hasn't gone well, but Elliot's doing a great job of coming in here and applying pressure now.
Elliot doing a great job getting those Roman centurions going.
Here we go.
And those centurions, those spears,
Clash
are
of the
going to
blue.
just,
So much blue happening.
Well, let's see here. That's a whole ton of attack there versus, oh my gosh, a whole ton of attack there. Those Roman centurions, 37 attack versus 13 and 7.
They're just walking in here, these towers.
Also known as 20. I can do math.
It's all right, I have trouble with that as well.
I can do math. My brain is still in the tool age right now, you guys. All right.
This is
Good.
amazing. So despite Dust Yukiko and Matthew 99 getting pushed back by Veritas, Elliot coming in to kind of take the pressure off him for a moment and just push right into the space, take out these outer defenses.
Well, and that's how it goes in these free-for-all matches.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said, like this is super, super bloody. It's a small map. It's smaller than recommended map for this number of players by a lot.
Yeah.
And one of the things is don't interrupt your enemies while they're killing each other.
Right.
Right.
Let them do their thing.
Yeah, let them do your thing.
Well, and speaking of which, while Elliot has gone in here, Nelkfield has been pushing up north. He's been finishing off Matthew 99, which is taking that pressure off of Veritas from pushing in there.
Absolutely, and you can see this dynamic in play right now. We've almost got like a clockwise map thing going here because Nelly Kavid came down, attacked Monkey D. Tofu, who we see could have swept in and attacked Elliot basically at any point, but Elliot hasn't gotten that.
And he
hasn't had
briefly.
problems.
He did very briefly.
Exactly.
But I think Nelkfield just pushing in on him now from like fighting both those fronts. He had to turn back and fight, and it looks like he's just falling apart at this point.
And these Centurions are going to have a real tough time at this point. Elliot is going to have to commit. If he wants to punch through this line of Ballista Towers, he's going to have to commit to Siege. There's just no way around it. It's just too much. It's too much. And these are Choson Towers as well, which means they get the extra range. And those Ballista Towers, now that we're up, look at this natural wall here too. What a great choke point for the Choson, because those ruins are indestructible.
Yep.
These gold mines are not going anywhere anytime soon. So that's going to be a tough wall for Elliot to punch through.
Wow. And
meanwhile,
in the meantime, over in the east, it looks like Nelikvid has his pushing on Matthew 99 is now getting countered. It's now getting repelled.
that's right. Nelly Kavid also has done a great job dropping these Ballista Towers. This is one thing that we don't see too much. We rarely see actual walls in Age of Empires in these late game battles.
Yeah.
Instead it's because walls don't do anything. They just delay you.
Right.
Instead, they give you this like gauntlet of Ballista Towers that you have to run through.
Why build walls when you could build pointy walls?
Yeah, exactly.
What have you got a pointed stick? Old Monty Python reference.
Well done.
Reference.
Reference. And that is...
I mean, British comedy with a French accent. Doesn't get better than that.
Exactly.
Join us every week at Age of Empires.
All right, and it looks like Monkey D. Tofu has been systematically demantled. Nelly Kavid, top of the scoreboard, top of the map. He's going to need, everybody else is going to need to sort of band together, I think, to keep Nelly Kavid in check.
He's pushing in all directions, but he's made the mistake of not wiping out Matthew 99. And as we have learned from previous streams, you never make the mistake of letting Matthew 99.
Veritas Morton now saying, get off my lawn.
Ooh. Lawn is certainly getting messed up here.
Dust Yukiko versus Ballista Towers on Ballista Towers on Ballista Towers versus Veritas Morte.
And I really love that Monkey is just built right into Elliot's base.
Oh,
They're next door neighbors at this point.
The thing is, there's not a whole lot of military to speak of. We got Roman Centurions versus Roman Centurions, though, so we will see a little bit of blood if Elliot decides to make it. I mean, right now, Monkey D. Tofu is in a tough spot. Not a whole lot of space for economy. Has to put everything. I think this is the right move for him, though. Has to put everything he has into the military.
But here comes
has
Elliot.
to push back. Has to grab some of that map control back from Nelly Kavid.
Elliot now committing to two fronts, both up north and sweeping into this base.
Well, the thing is, Elliot doesn't really need to win up at this up north.
No.
Really, all he has to do is put the pressure on. Yeah, keep the pressure on. The thing is, though, that the more units he sends up north, the more advantage that Veritas is going to get, because he built these Ballista Towers once.
Yeah.
Right? And he's just going to keep on getting value out of those Ballista Towers until Elliot dismantles them. Meanwhile, Elliot is sending walls and walls of aggro at those Ballista Towers, but that's a progressive cost for him. So we're seeing a whole lot of blood there. Veritas Morte is eventually going to come out on top there, but we see Elliot has committed to that siege and is going to be taking some of these guys out. Although those legions are getting in, this is really nice.
Yeah.
The Helepolis is giving some backup to those heavy catapults, shooting down anything that would get too close to those heavy catapults, because those are really glass cannons, only 150 and no armor to speak of. We are coming up toward the end here. Matthew 99 now getting some aggro from these Choson legions, who do get that extra armor bonus from the Choson. And we are coming up on the end of our stream. Double walls for Nelly Kavid, which
Super
means I think we know what's coming. The Camel Riders coming in, and with this we are going to have to continue. We're going to have to sign off, you folks. I really appreciate everybody coming. But our oasis has dried up and we must search out greener pastures. So thank you to everybody here in the studio, first of all, who make this possible, as well as all of you folks in chat. You're the reason we do this, and we love having you
every Thursday to show up and play games.
Exactly. We love it. We love you guys. Thank you to Elliot. Thank you to all of the folks who came in and played games with us. Check out our social media accounts if you've not been there yet. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, Mixer, all the places, Instagram.
Yep.
ageofempires.com. Hit follow, hit like, hit all the things.
Yep.
And we will see you next week. Goodbye.